So, hello and welcome to our second lecture in SaltStack DevOps Automation powered by Sophomore UI course by TechLatest.net. So far, we had covered overview of course, like what we'll cover in course and what are the agenda of the course. So in this lecture, we'll cover basically the introduction of to SaltStack, like what is SaltStack and like what are some key features of SaltStack. Okay, so let's start. So if you go on TechLatest.net product and support page, here you can see the SaltStack product. If you click on SaltStack product, it will open an overview page of the all the guides and online tutorials page. Okay, so here you can see all the stuff about the SaltStack and so for more like use cases, features, and what are the this VM, what are the features in this VM. Okay, so let's start with basic Salt introduction, SaltStack introduction. Okay, so SaltStack is a powerful open source tool for configuration management and remote execution designed to streamline the management of IT infrastructure. So basically in this lecture, we'll cover the fundamental concept of SaltStack, its architecture. So let's start. Basically, first we'll see what is SaltStack. Okay, you can also check the saltstackproject.io. Here you can see the about the SaltStack and other things. Okay, so let's start with basic SaltStack instruction. So SaltStack often simply referred to as Salt. It is a configuration management and orchestration tool that allows a system administrator to automate the deployment and management of software across multiple systems. So it operates on a master union architecture where the Salt master controls one or more Salt miners, which are the system being managed. This setup enables administrator to execute commands across thousands of machines simultaneously, making it a highly efficient solution for large scale environments. So, like if you are talking about like the uh, key components of SaltStack. We'll also cover in deep about the key concepts of SaltStack. So this is like there is SaltMinion, then pillars. These are the things in which which are the key features of SaltStack. Okay. Then if you're talking about the desired configuration of system are written in YML and describe what packages should be installed, services running, etc., ensuring system within a defined state over 35. Then, there are some core features of SaltStack also, basically remote execution, scalability, flexibility, and then extensibility. And there are also some use cases of SaltStack, like is widely used in various scenarios, including configuration management, orchestration, and other things. Okay, it is also in infrastructure as a code tool. Okay, so here you can see the Sophomore UI. We'll also cover about Sophomore UI in the deep, like one by one thing, basically the task templates and other things. Okay, if you had check here, the SaltStack project options are there. Okay, so this is the admin panel basically. And I'll already tell you about the SaltStack. So basically, it's a versatile open source tool that automates infrastructure management tasks such as configuring servers, deploying applications, and enforcing system states. It uses a master-minion architecture or standalone setup to efficiently execute commands and enforce configuration across large-scale environments. Okay, if you search about SaltStack, stack projects, SaltStack project. Okay, so here you can see the SaltStack, and here you can see the introduction to SaltStack configuration management tool, a distributed remote execution system used to execute command and query data on remote nodes. There you can see the simplicity option, parallel execution, built on proven technology, and other things. So you can also check this one. This is basically the docs of SaltStack. Okay, and if you check here, why is SaltStack? It is known as the configuration management orchestration tool. I already tell you about this thing. Then it is also an open source project. Here you can see the SaltStack, Salt, and software to automate the management and configuration of any infrastructure or application at scale. Then this is basically the SaltStack project. If you are open source contributor, so you can go to for contribution also. If you have any doubt, you can also join the SaltStack community. Okay, so this is a basic SaltStack introduction. Then our solution provide both the things like SaltStack and Sophomore UI. Here you can see the Sophomore UI, and here you can see the SaltStack project. Okay, if you want to create a new project, so you can also create from here. This is basically about the SaltStack. This is a basic introduction about the SaltStack. That's all about this lecture. We can also cover one more thing. Let's do one more thing. SaltStack, SaltStack architecture. Okay, so this is basically the SaltStack architecture. So here you can see the SaltStack architecture, also modular and flexible. This is basically the master, pillar, auth, and other things server. You can also check this on docs of SaltStack, which is docs.saltstack saltproject.io. This is the basically the link of the this docs, so you can check the SaltStack architecture. You can see miners, masters, and other things like minions, Windows, Linux user proxy minion, legacy OS, and other things. So here you can see the SaltStack architecture, master, these all things. So you can check this also. So that's all about this lecture. I hope you guys like this lecture. Bye. We'll meet in the next video.